Wednesday, you lovely lot. Wednesday, that's a bit weird. Hope you enjoyed my montage. Trace, did you notice I was doing a montage?
I noticed you were filming little snippets, and I thought he's getting set to give me some footage for a montage.
I like that word.
If it worked, you'll have seen it. If it wasn't any good, then, you know, this is the first bit of the vlog.
I think we put it in anyway. Also, montage. Every time I say montage, it makes me feel like Del Boy.
Montage.
Montage. Anyway, it is Wednesday, the, what is it, 12th of October. It has been super bonkers here. So basically, the season should have finished by now. However, nobody's told everybody, which is great, like absolutely fantastic, because business remains super buoyant. But I think sort of in our heads, Tracy and I have like a virtual finish line for when things start slowing down. So we are still doing mega breakfast services. It's still bonkers. The washing, I can't show the washing up because it's just, you know, it's just heartbreaking. Anyway, business is great, which is fantastic. And yeah, we have got, how many sleeps until the holiday, Trace?
I think it's 15 or 16.
15 or 16 sleeps. And yeah, we are literally booking it as we get like 5 minutes. So we've got a few meals booked, we got some days out booked, we got, you know, we kind of booked the parks. I think the girls are getting their head around Genie Plus and all the lightning business. I've got no idea how all that works. You know, please don't change things, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I thought we'd have a little midweek catch up. Gonna film today, might roll over in tomorrow, but who knows. Today it is, you know, you are experiencing a day in the life of running a B&B and balancing life. So this morning you will have seen busy breakfast service, yum yum. That last omelette was my breakfast, it was awesome. There was a little bit where you saw up at the garage because it's 9:30 now, but I had to get the Cheers Ears bus up to the garage because it needs 2 new tyres at the front. So we stopped there. I've got to pick that up at 11:30. I've got to get all this washing up done. Luke is racing tomorrow. And what do you think of the new addition to the office / front room? So what happened? We got back, you had a hospital appointment yesterday.
Yeah.
We got back and Luke said, don't look in there.
Yeah, we've got a Mazda roll cage in our lounge at the moment. It should have been delivered to Tim, who's making the car, you know, doing the car. What's the word?
Making the car. Building the car. And we're not quite sure where the system fell down. We've not really worked out what went wrong. I've got a good idea where that fell down.
It's gone to the billing address because Luke's buying it as part of his racing business, and it should have been sent to Tim's workshop or Tim's house. So somebody didn't make it clear that the delivery address was different to the billing address. Somewhere between Luke and Tim, we think this has fallen down. So anyway, it's here.
Yeah.
So we've now got to get it to Tim somehow.
Yes. So we have got a full Mazda roll cage in our lounge / office, which is bigger than you might expect.
And which was messy enough because we're still in the whole business of moving house, trying to work a bit here, live a bit here, work a bit and live a bit at the house. So the whole lounge area is a bit of a mess anyway. And now it's got a roll cage in it just to make it even more messy. Also,
I think that I do suffer a little bit with OCD because if things aren't tidy, it does freak me out. And as Tracy said, we are in between homes. Everywhere I go, it's untidy.
Because we only have like 2 or 3 minutes here, or 5 minutes there, or half an hour max anywhere where we need to sort stuff out in between working and doing other stuff. So it's just, there's not enough time to do anything properly, like have a good go at tidying up, which is quite frustrating.
Do you know what I think we need?
What?
3 months off.
We need a maid.
I think we need 3 months off.
We need 3 months off, but we're not going to
just to get on top of stuff.
It will start slowing down. It will, and I can see the bookings are now starting to slow a little bit into November, which is normal, and we will get a little bit more. There's a little bit more time. It'll be less hectic, so there'll be a bit more time to work around. So when we get back from holiday, we should find the pace changes to something more manageable. But obviously, we still need the business to get us through the winter. So that will tick along, but it'll be a bit more manageable, hopefully. Yeah,
I know we say this every time on a run up before a holiday though, but I can't remember the last time I needed a holiday.
One more.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's been particularly, I think because the summer has been so busy, and this is the first proper year that we've had such a busy summer and full-on race calendar, because we didn't have that pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, so juggling all of that this summer has been, it's been great, but it's more than we would normally have to juggle.
Yes.
So it's just been a little bit on the cusp of...
It's been a bit juggly. It has been...
They can just go a little bit woo down there.
It has been spinning plates.
It has been spinning plates. And we're used to that, but there's been more plates and more spinning.
Yeah, and chucking some cats, like herding cats all around that as well. It's just like, I wonder what else we could throw at Cheers. And then, let's try that. It feels like we're a social experiment. I'm not convinced this isn't the Truman Show. It's just like, let's see how much we can get these people to, like, you know, as you will have seen from this morning, my alarm goes off just before about 10 to 6. Tracy's goes off at what time? 5:30. And then we get back to the house at like...
Believe it or not, this took a bit longer to get ready today, even though I didn't really have a lot of time.
You look fit.
Thank you. I feel very tired and I need a haircut.
Yeah,
but, you know.
I am properly tired. So yeah, we've had a busy old week. Tracy has an eye issue, which
we've been juggling a bit.
We've been juggling a bit, which is stressful and, you know, just. But
you got what you need just before your holiday. So you know, I'm trying to get that at a point where it's not a thing for the holiday, which is good. We're kind of there. We've got a plan.
Yeah.
But
gonna get lasered.
Yes. Anyway, it's boring.
Yeah, it's boring. Not boring,
but it's not interesting enough to tell you the whole saga of.
Yeah, so we're not going to bore on about, you know, the state of the economy and all the, you know, turn the news off. Just turn it off for a couple of days, you'll feel a lot better. Oh, speaking of which, I've been listening to a true crime podcast. I can't remember what it's called, but there's like 300 episodes and I am properly into that. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And they're like stuff that goes back like into the 30s and 40s all around the world. So yeah, I am loving that. So today I have got to finish this washing up. I've got to pick the bus up. I have got to see if we can fit a roll cage in the bus. We have got a dishwasher arriving because our dishwasher in our home bit, the bit where Luke lives now, we pretty much live as well, that broke a couple of weeks ago. Nice trip. Yeah. And I'm gonna try my arm at fitting a dishwasher today, Tracy. I've done a risk assessment.
And?
It's risky.
Yes. I think we should have just gone for the get them to do it. Not only because...
Get them to do it? What is this, a Charleston? I thought we should have gone for a Charleston.
Sporadic Charleston. Only because time-wise, if it goes well, great. But if it goes wrong and doesn't go well and you're not used to doing it, it could take like your whole day. And we don't really have a whole day for it to...
Do you know how much it costs for them to fit it?
25?
£100.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. That's expensive.
Yeah, AO, let's go. No,
it wasn't that much before, I'm sure.
Right, it cost 20 quid to have it taken away. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Also, I had to hoover it out last night. Obviously got a special hoover. So they're going to take it away. But I thought 100 quid to fit it was quite a lot. So
I'm sure it wasn't that much to fit appliances.
Yeah, I had a look. I think I can do it. I'm pretty confident. I'm very confident. I can.
I'm pretty confident to very confident in one sentence.
There's a chance that I could do this. And I'm slightly, I don't think the house will flood that badly. Okay. I'm pretty sure I could do it. Now, obviously, I do think I can do it.
Of course, it's 100 quid's more damage than it should. Then we should have paid for them to do it. But
I can do it. I can do it. So I've got to do that. I've got a. Hello. Had some sort of inquiry. Don't know what it was. Also, I can't remember what I was talking about. Anyway. So
fitting stuff. Was it fitting?
I'm going to fit that. Trace going to be fine. I've got to put some mirrors up, but they're ginormous mirrors, so they've got to be into the wall. And tomorrow, Luke and I are off to Snetterton. So I've got to, that's later in the day. So we've got to start getting our heads around racing. I need to go back up to the house to put a tent back in a bag and check some kit, because it is going to be freezing. Oh, I know what I was talking about. It's going to be freezing this weekend, and Luke and I are still camping, so I've ordered some sort of mega sleeping bag, so I'm excited for that. Anyway, enough of this rambling on. I got some washing up to do. Right, it is 20 to 12. Clear down's all done. As I said, pretty busy, so we had 21-ish for breakfast. That does create a fair amount of washing up. I think I've said it before, but it's a bit like doing, you know, the clear down after Christmas dinner. It's a bit like doing 3 of them on the bounce most days, but you know, it is what it is. I've had a call from the garage. My car is ready to be collected with its 2 new tyres, and sleeping bags arrived. I am well excited for that. So yeah, just about to mop the floors and head on up and crack on with the day. It is 20 past 12, Tracy, doing the business.
Yep.
Sat in your dark corner because of this light. Right, this light is the printer of lights. You know how they sell printers cheap because they get you on the toner cartridges? That light is just rinsing through light bulbs. I don't know if I'm putting the wrong ones in or if, I don't know. Anyway, this is what we're currently dealing with. So this is our office, come lounge, and obviously in every office you need a roll cage.
I've managed to move it into the corner.
You've done well. Kylo's loving it. It's like cat parkour. Parkour. You can say hello. Meow. Have a sniff. So the van is all collected. New tyres. New tyres were not cheap, Tracy.
Never are they?
Nothing's cheap. And dishwasher has arrived, so we can kind of get some sort of order restored. We've got some boxes to squidge down. I've got my drill charging up. This is a mirror that's about to go on, which is surprisingly light. So we haven't opened it yet. See what that's like. I've got my sleeping bag. I'm really excited about my sleeping bag. I might do that now. I might take a little 5 minutes for me to have a look at my sleeping bag. Right, Kylo's come to test out the sleeping bag with me. So this is Daisy's old bedroom, but now we're not sure what we're going to do here. So at the moment it is for if a member of staff needs to stay over, if I need to stay over.
Quite tidy in here.
I know, I did this last week.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's actually a really nice double room. So we're not sure, you know, we're trying to plan our lives out and trying to work out. Tracey and I were talking about it last night. We're close to getting it right here, but I think we're too close to it.
Yeah, we need a bit of perspective.
Yeah, you know what we need to do?
Go on holiday.
Go on holiday and think about work. Yeah, so this was Daisy's old room. So if we, you know, potentially either put this into a letting room or get staff on site or, yeah. So yeah, it's a really nice room. And so my bags arrived. So this is it. This is a Sierra Designs Cloud 20. Tracy, are you excited?
I'm not as excited as you are.
I'm really excited. Right, I'm getting handbagged.
It's just going to look like any other sleeping bag.
No, it's not. I tell you what, because it's a special type of... First of all, I feel the cold. You know, regular viewers will know that my love of big coat. You made me jump.
You jump. What's going on?
We're doing... The sleeping bags arrived.
And we've got space here to lay it out.
Yeah, so... Huh?
Yeah.
I'm vlogging.
Don't look at me, I'm scared. Well, listen, you know, I've already had that conversation with Dad today.
Oh, hello, Daisy.
Don't look at me. Yeah, you look fine. No, I said don't look at me.
And this sleeping bag, ladies, doesn't have a zip. Trace, it's zipless.
Stop the time.
They're not interested. It's zipless.
Has it got magnets?
It hasn't got magnets,
Has
right?
it?
No, I'm getting it out. You'll be able to tell.
It's on now.
It's on. Hello.
He thinks that's great fun.
It's great fun.
I love it.
Right, so the difference with this sleeping bag is it hasn't got a zip. Let's take my shoes off. The texture's a bit weird. Ooh. So it hasn't got a zip, so because you've got this bit, and this. Can you come around this side, please, camera lady Trace? So this bit comes over your shoulder, so it wraps you in like that, and it has a hood. That's not a hood. Oh.
That is a hood.
Yeah.
You've got a little tie thing by the hood, like on hoodies. So
I've got what?
you've got like a
Little toggle that you
Oh,
can
little
pull.
toggle.
Can I toggle?
Oh,
Can I
it's
toggle the
amazing. Hello. I love it. It's very warm. I'm very happy. Actually, it's a bit too warm, and it's got a bit where if your feet get hot, you can poke your feet out the bottom. You can poke them back in, and I like the retro colour. Oh, it's really hot in here. Right, super happy with that. Shoes back on. Yeah, I was only in there for a couple of secs. Obviously, it's indoors, but you could just feel like the heat building, and I'm a bit worried about this weekend because it is pretty cold in the mornings, but I think that's going to do the job. And also, I'm going to pop up to the man cave later, see if I can find our old skiing gear and get some thermals for me and Luke. So we'll have like thermal gym jams. Sounds like a YouTube channel, the thermal gym jams. So that'll keep us warm as well. But that is rated to -3. I was at -3 this weekend. Yeah, I think I've got a fighting chance in that. And again, I love the colour of it, which isn't, you know, the main reason. But the material is a bit weird. But yeah, I'm excited.
I didn't know you were right there with the camera.
Right, look at this. Avocado smoke. Look how fancy we are. If I'm being honest, this isn't like the normal lunch we would have. But I need to choose up some smoked salmon. Daisy has gone full bore. I'm just coming in on the food days.
Why?
Because it looks amazing.
Oh, I thought you were going to come and...
What have you made?
It's just like a stir fry.
Okay. Looks lovely. And who are you watching? Who's this person? I don't know.
Oh, she's Clean Ballinger.
Clean Ballinger. Is she nice?
Yeah, I like her.
Your lunch smells lovely.
Thank you. Have you seen the Cholula?
No. Oh yeah, I have. I know where the Cholula is.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that was quite hard to say. Cholula. Top shelf. I've hidden it from...
Why are you putting stuff on the top shelf on me and Mama Shaw?
Right, so it is 1:45 already. We've had lunch, that was nice. What's that programme we're watching?
Am I being unreasonable?
It is fantastic. It's got Daisy May Cooper in it from This Is London.
No.
This is England.
This country.
This country, which we're big fans of, and it's absolutely fantastic. We've just watched the 3rd episode. Luke's joined us to watch it, and now we're probably going to have to restart it, but it's awesome. Anyway, I've undone the mirror. It came in that massive box, and then inside that massive box there was this box, and then here is the mirror. So this should be this should be super easy to hang. Right, so we're in one of the guest rooms. So this is the mirror that's going up, and just wanted it to go there just so guests can get like full length mirror. So this should be pretty easy because there's only like this I've added the pitch hanging wire, so this should just be a little bit of measuring, screwing one screw in. Bob's your uncle, fingers crossed. Right, oi, there we go. A little bit of hoovering up, but I'll get the little wall mounted Dyson just to suck that up. Job done. So here's the new one, all unpackaged. So basically, all you got to do is put the power in. I've got power there. Attach the water. I know where that's going to go, and attach to the waste. I'm feeling pretty confident, Trace. Put a few screws in. Right, big clock. Hello, big clock. It's saying it is 4:20. I think if you have got a new dishwasher being delivered, especially if it's an integrated one, where you need to put a panel on it, probably worth £100 to have that fitted.
It did take you a long time. There was a lot of drilling and noise going on.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it might have been better to have it. But you just don't know, do you? You don't know how complex it's going to be. And it did seem steep to charge £100 to fit it.
I think it's worth £100 to have it fitted. Yeah, but...
in hindsight, you know.
But you like the way that it's flush with the worktop.
We have learned from this experience.
Yeah, so the dishwasher's flush with the worktop, but not with the rest of the cabinets.
But you know, we'll take a small win where we can.
Yeah, so it's nice. Luke came in, obviously cast his expert opinion over it, and said, is that not supposed to be flush with the other units? So yeah, I think I've done a... No, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, at the moment it's it's done the job. It's leak free at the moment. What I will do, we have lovely Kev that comes and does bits and pieces for us, and he's got to sort something out under there anyway, so he'll be out here within the next week or 10 days, so he can cast his that really is not flush with the cabinets. I'll show you later, but the kitchen's a bit of a state. I'll get him to cast his expert eye over it. Anyway, I need to pop to the house now because we're off racing. Luke and I are off racing tomorrow, and the tent that I bought, the bag, there was an issue with the bag, so they sent me a new bag, so I've now got to go and put a new tent in a bag for tomorrow. And also, because it's going to be cold, I'm going to be taking, I just want to make sure that our generator runs a little heater. So next time you see me, I'll be folding a tent up. So here is our little generator, and it does a pretty decent job. Fire them up pretty easy, and you know, you plug all your bits and pieces into there, and here's the little heater. I'm not sure if that's gonna, I think heaters are gonna draw quite a lot of power. But I just thought it'd be quite cool, like in the mornings, just to get the tent warm, not the tent box. You know, I don't want to be setting ourselves on fire up there, but the main tent, you know, in the mornings, just get it going. And in the evenings, you know, just get it going to give us a little bit of warmth. So I'm gonna start the generator up, plug the heater in, see how we go. Right, if you can hear me, I'm struggling a little bit. We are getting some warmth, but might have to take a really big coat. Right, tent went in super easy, which is the right result, but it wasn't much of a struggle, and I didn't have to lay it out because when I took it out last time, I wiggled it out the bag and it sort of kept its form, so just had to stick him back in. Had Luke's puncher repaired on his bike, so we're going to take this bike for the weekend, and because we want to leave around 1 o'clock tomorrow, I might get a couple of bits in the car now just to give myself a bit of a head start. And yeah, because as you can probably tell with this sort of business, it's all a little bit reactive. Your day starts off normal and then all of a sudden, you know, people start chucking spanners at you. So yeah, we want to head off about 1 o'clock tomorrow so we can get all the bits and pieces set up, because we don't want to be doing that late at night. So yeah, I think I might get a few bits in the car, just get a bit ahead of the game. Right, it is 6:16. I made a pretty good job packing the van up, so yeah, we're going to get a good head start on the day tomorrow. But now, Aldi first, then Tesco's, because of, you know, we're trying to just, don't want to leave ourselves exposed if, you know, with all this goings on. So we are trying to make a little bit of a cost saving where we can, and some of the products that we get from Aldi are more competitive than some of the products that we get from Tesco's. Some of the products from Aldi I don't like as much, so we spend a little bit more and get them from Tesco's. So it is a bit of a bike, you know, having to do 2 different shops, but it is what it is. So Tracey's put in also dishwasher hasn't spat the dummy, which is a right old result. So Tracey's getting a proper load in the dishwasher. Luke and Daisy gone out for dinner together. How nice is that? There's a really great pizza place. Well, it's a pub that does quite possibly the best pizza it's the best pizza I've ever had. It's about 6 miles out in the country from here. So they've gone out for dinner together. So they went out for an early dinner. Tracey and I might treat ourselves to a microwave meal. See how I feel. Might have a cheeky takeaway because I'm not going to see Tracey until after tomorrow. I'm not going to see her till Sunday. I've got most of the camping gear on the back seat of the fun bus, so we've got a fighting chance of getting that massive roll cage in the boot for tomorrow, or at least, you know, the thick end of it. Anyway, I am off to the glamour of Aldi. I think it's Aldi. We got an Aldi and a Lidl. One's up the road. Though not interesting. Right, it is 5 to 8. I'm back from all the shopping. I've put it away. Kids have been out for a very glamorous meal. Tracey and I have got microwave meals this evening. So I've got all of our provisions for Luke and I's, where's my focus? Luke and I's journey up tomorrow. So I've got some sweets for the ride, and I've eaten a whole bag of licorice all sorts pretty much. Feel like a bit of a loser if I'm being honest. Kitchen is in less of a state. Tracey's done a good job at tidying up. Dishwasher hasn't leaked. And I've got a load of boxes to sort out. Hopefully hitting the road tomorrow about 1 o'clock. Oh, you're just doing laps of the house?
I know, I was trying to avoid you because I was trying to get out of the way.
What are you eating? Sweets?
Crisps.
Crisps.
It's nearly 8 o'clock, I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I know, it's been a bit of a day. Right, I think we're going to settle down for a bit of telly, a bit of food, then a bit more tidying up. So we'll see you lovely lot in the morning.
Oh, you lovely lot. It is I, Keith Cullen.
Why are you running down the stairs like that?
I was starting the vlog, Luke.
Hi guys.
Take 2. Hello, you lovely lot. This is I, Keith Cullen, here in my establishment.
You sound like David. Here in the natural habitat.
Here in this natural habitat, waiting for a race weekend. It's Sir Luke Cullen.
It's me, Sir Luke. Hi, how are you? Great to be back.
Oh, you just look like a head.
I know.
It's me, Luke Cam. My head. How are we?
Yeah mate, excellent. You know, really looking forward to a great weekend of racing.
This isn't a race weekend vlog at the moment, this is still like a home vlog.
Looking for a great weekend of home vlogging. We're going to cut some bread and butter it. We're going to What else are we going to do? We're going to...
Right, listen, stop. You came down through the kitchen doors this morning like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, see you when the morning comes.
You threw limited information at me.
Yeah.
So basically, Dad, can we take a detour today on our already tight schedule? Right.
Not that tight.
It's kind of tight.
It's a loose schedule.
It's not a loose schedule.
As long as we're there by like Friday, it's fine.
Right, what's going on? We've got a race. We're off racing.
We're off racing this weekend. We're up at the glorious land of Snetterton, and we're racing Mazdas. And sorry, I just got lost in Eleanor's eyes.
Eleanor, stop.
It's just it's amazing. So racing Mazdas, but I got a message from Tim this morning saying, "Hey, we're sharing." Said this is a very last minute idea. It's not my best idea. Could be a terrible idea. I've got 2 trailers. If you guys are happy to take an extra one, do you want to also race the C1 this weekend? So it's not another 24-hour race, but it is 2 3-hour races. 2 3-hour races? Yeah.
That's like 6 hours.
That's 6 hours. Oh. Tim's words to me were, I'm proud of you. Despite somehow counting to 7 on your hands, you still said 6.
Tracy, sort that out in post.
Don't sort that out in post. Yeah, so Tim's words were, if it survives 24 hours, it can do another 6, it can do 30. And I'm just thinking, I think most of it can. I think most of the car can do another 6 hours. Place your bets now, guys. What do you think is going to go wrong there? Could be nothing. This isn't about the build quality of the car, this is about the fact that it's been run ragged for 24 hours, it hasn't really had a refresh, I think it's had an oil change. That's pretty much it. I think the gearbox is going to die. Because the last few hours of that race, second to third, was a real pong when it went in there.
So who's going to who's going to drive? You and Tim or anyone else?
Me and Tim.
Nice.
I don't think you need 3 for the 3 hours.
Okay.
And if we do, we'll pinch another driver. Combo.
Combo. Yeah. What time is it, Trace?
It's kind of 9:15.
9:15. Very busy breakfast. Everyone came down within an hour, so we had no one down. Then 25 people between 7 and 8. Good. 7:30 and 8:30. Good job, wife.
It was busy.
Yeah. So the plan is get the kitchen straight, try and fit a roll cage in the back of Cheers Ears bus, and go and pick another race car up. And
oh, we might also be doing the MX-5 Enduro thing as well.
Wow. Lots of racing.
Lots of racing.
Right, it is 2 o'clock on Thursday. The fun bus is all packed up and we are off racing. How are we, wife?
Good, thank you.
Nice. Daisy, where are you?
No.
Congratulations. Got yourself a new job. Nice. Big girl job, working at a pretty fancy pub. Nice. How are you feeling about that?
A bit nervous, but I'm pretty proud of myself.
It's high end.
Not very high. Yeah, kind of high end.
Yeah, congratulations. Luke, doing your funny face. How are you feeling about the weekend? No, not having that.
I've got some stuff to say.
You got some stuff to say?
There was stuff I want to get off my chest.
Come on in.
No, we're not doing the T1s now.
I know, boo.
Camera. Have you explained that?
No.
It was a last minute thing, but unfortunately the grid's already full, and the reserve list is full as well. So we're not doing that. We might be doing an Enduro Mazda race as well, so we're seeing how that's going to go. We managed to get the roll cage in the van.
Yep.
Has that story been told on camera yet?
No, roll cage is in the van.
Yeah, we ordered a roll cage. I sent it to the billing address rather than Tim's house. So we've got a roll cage. We're bringing it up to Snet so Tim can take it. We're ready to rock. We've got snacks. We've got
less pork pies than we started with.
What do you mean?
Well, they're for dinner tonight.
We can't just have pork pies for dinner.
Okay. How you feeling? All good?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel I've got a pork pie in my belly. I feel well nourished.
Nice.
I'm just looking to have some fun.
Right, we're going to hit the road. Tracy and Daisy are running the shop this weekend. You're not coming with us.
Yeah, fine.
But you're going to do some Disney planning.
Do some Disney planning.
Oh, and hopefully, fingers crossed, got some new housemates coming to the house on Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll try and move the cats to
4-legged things.
the new house on Sunday.
Nice. So thanks very much for following us along. Hope you are all good. And yeah, I feel really good for like having a chat with you lovely lot. Not sure what's happening with that bit of hair. So it just leaves me to say, where's my light? Stay safe, be kind, look after one another. Cheers.